In the final installment of this 3-part series, we go to the most beautiful campsite in Arizona. So make sure you watch till the end for all the details on that spot. If you're just joining in, make sure you go back and watch part 1 and part 2 so you have all the details on what's going on this crazy adventure. The 2025 Rogue Overland Expedition is presented by Underland Off-Road and All Dogs Off-Road. Brought to you by Bubba Rope, Max Gear Armor, White Knuckle Off-Road Products, The Perfect Bungee, and X-Grid Campers. All right, Perfect Bungee getting it done again. Another use for the Perfect Bungee. We had to haul these shocks off the trail. No room inside the Jeep. So strap it down with the Perfect Bungee. Man, that's use 1058. Almost comically, as if written by Jerry Seinfeld himself for another episode of his show, we lost another tire on this trail and a shock from the Ford Super Duty on the trip. If you've been counting, that's 3 shocks, 3 flat tires, 3 various loose bolts on steering or suspension, 1 clutch, and 1 spring ejecting itself from a vehicle. Sometimes all you can do is laugh and keep moving forward.
Day 3 of Rogue Overland Expedition 25. We started this morning in Cleator, Arizona. Got in a little late last night, but that's all right. Camp was great. We rallied the troops, headed on out to I-17, went down to a little pie shop, fueled up. We got everybody refueled, got some pie. I personally got a couple scoops of ice cream. It was amazing. We backtracked up to 17, and then we hit a nice road on out to the Verde River. Awesome trail, a little muddy because of the weather we've been having. Hit a couple vistas. The views were amazing. You could see snow-capped mountains up in the north of us. Dropped all the way down to the river. Got some of the crew to do some river crossings with our participants. Had a fun time down there, hung out, and we backtracked a little bit, set up our camp. And now we're doing our potluck in the background. Everybody's made some awesome food. We have a great night tonight. We're thinking about 40 degrees. Everybody's set up, having a good time, having a couple of adult beverages, enjoying some food. It's been a good day.
In episode 1, I promised you something more bougie than a ham on the expedition, and here it is. Basically a full bar. On last year's expedition to Nevada ghost towns, one of the group had heard that Rogue One had never had a gin and tonic. She brought a full setup, including ice, and provided bar service to the group as her contribution to the potluck. The drinks were top-notch. Cheers, Jane. In the morning, we woke to an epic sunrise at the Verde River sheep bridge. The bridge was built in 1943 to allow sheep to be driven between the grazing ranges on either side of the river. The Paradise is a stark contrast to the typical rugged Arizona terrain. It's definitely well worth the drive down the long and bumpy Bloody Basin Road. With 9 years of these expedition trips under our belts, a consistent fact rings true. The locations are great to see, and the challenges along the way will test a person's character. But the people that you choose to adventure with make all the difference. We'll see you on the trail. Copyright Rogue Overland 2025, all rights reserved.